Okay, let's get this Week 17 game underway.
It's Week 17 of the NFL. And coming up is L'Jarius Sneed. He enters this week approaching 50 tackles for the year. It's the Patriots and the Titans, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the pop.
Levis will look to throw on the first play from scrimmage. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
First down, Titans, gain of 12.
To win any route, you've got to break.
Of course.
Here's Levis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Nice use of pick.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
My man stats could be way better if he ain't missed freaking, like 10 games. Oh, wow.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Okay.
On second down, here's McBride. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
There we are.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Right back to him on first down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Okay, I think we'll hit him with the
12,
halfback screen here.
Lance looking to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McBride. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Turn off
Good
my
yardage
mic
there
real
on
quick.
first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
This 2nd and 4. On the give, here's McBride. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Let's get this extra point. Very solid drive right there.
Up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Just keep Trey Lance out of danger. Keep him upright. Make sure he stays healthy.
And he'll just take a
I need to get him back to a flow. Stop going into the playoffs. As of right now, it's looking like I'm facing the Ravens, the wild card. If things keep the way it is.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers for Reynolds last week: 5 catches, 91 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. You're thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
You look at this Patriots defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now,
and his early struggles.
Look for Marcus Jones. Let's go, boy.
Marcus Jones picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Let's go try this again. Maybe I can pull it off. Maybe I won't. We'll see.
And now a run with McBride. 43 yards
Still
rushing
good,
for him
still
now
good
to
block.
this point. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Okay, let's see.
Here's Lance. Throw to St.
that?
Brown,
3rd and 1.
on the left side.
Let's make it simple.
Tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your
Let's make it simple, man.
around a bunch, especially your best guys.
Now we just need 1 yard. Come on.
You often
Good,
hear
McBride.
coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. The Patriots at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Let's see what's Taylor doing with this.
Running game working. They'll stick with it
Oh,
on 1st down.
wow, all right.
And a
He get that
5-yard
tackle.
gain as he's down inside the 30 to the
That
28-yard
was about to
line.
be out.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Take a nice strike downfield, or stick with something quick. Maybe I can get McBride or Gesicki or him.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So what, they're going to keep playing back. I'll keep taking these little short yards. I already got the lead, so I'm already in field goal range.
Lance now on 1st down. That's complete to McBride. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch.
Keeping Trey Lance upright, keeping the easy throws, keeping it, just keeping it out of danger.
1st and goal from very short range.
We're just gonna keep milking the clock and stuff. No need to keep trying to risk boys really getting hurt. Running his fuse. What the heck? Couldn't hike the ball.
Delay of game. Offense.
Alright.
So they accept the penalty, of
My
course, and push the
experts
offense
decide
backwards a
not to
bit.
work.
Still 1st down.
See, that's annoying, man. Let's try this.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
So I got really screwed over with that. Wouldn't let me hike the ball, so.
Here's McBride. And he's able to get it down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on, don't start acting up on me.
That's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
I'm expecting a linebacker out there, safety.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Easy.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Make the easy throw.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Extra point by Ryland, up and
keep it simple.
And it's now 14-0.
Keep it simple.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. They had no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, that always tells me,
got one.
Charles, this is a big boy league.
Good
and
defense
big people
right there.
always end up winning games for you.
Sam Roberts there to bring him down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The Spears with another carry.
Yo.
Charlie, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Levis on 3rd down.
There we are. Good stuff. Brought the heat his way.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Levis, boy.
14-0
That's
the
different
score.
than mayo
This
in
is the
your coffee.
NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Jones.
Oh,
It's
man,
a
he was
nifty
almost
return
out.
of 29 yards. And the Patriots take over.
Well, I thought, was that Gonzalez? I thought he was about to get that block.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's
Bryant's having himself a
100-yard
good
game.
game
He's already
so far.
more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
All right.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come
Keeping
up
up
1st
ground
and 10.
right here.
Just shy of
They've
midfield at
been
the
running with a
48.
bit of man coverage, I know that.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's see. Ooh. What I think I want to do is, I think I want Debo to go on an out route.
Throwing now is Lance. This is to the former
Johnny
Titan,
Smith
Jonnu
with third and
Smith.
4.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Oh, man.
This one is incomplete. The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
Oh,
and not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
All right, well, we got one more, so.
Now Spears to begin the
Safety,
drive.
there we go. Let's go, defense. Good job by the punter, pinning them. Was it the 1? Ooh, defense finishing up. That's how you do it, baby. Bentley.
And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Here's Jones on the return.
Yeah, get a little something.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Moves. No safety over top. But I might be able to make this happen. Especially if Debo can make that block over there.
They'll start on the
okay,
ground
maybe
here
not.
On first down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. Right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Oh, hold up. I think I might be able to get Debo Samuel deep here. I'm not sure. I have to see how it goes.
And Lance now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, I thought I got it.
Away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
See, honestly, this is probably like cover 3 for real. You know what? I kind of want to. Let's see something. I wonder if that will work.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Good catch.
Here, but not
good catch.
He does pick up the first. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
He was still on it. My plan didn't really work, but I'll take it. Try. Oh man, or not, so.
Lance now on first down. and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's see.
A run here with McBride. And
all right, 3rd and 1, baby. 3rd and 1.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Keep it on the ground. See if we can get this 1 yard. All we need is 1.
On 3rd down, it's
got it.
And he will have
the
Patriots first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went out.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Thinking I can get St. Brown here, but I don't know. I'll try because I really don't call this play.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Able to get this one to McBride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Top one right there. Maybe he's more of a deep threat person now. No.
On play action, Lance.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a delayed game. My stuff, my Wi-Fi at work just went haywire on me.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Oh, I'm not going to get sick in the middle here.
Lance going to throw.
Oh,
this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And not what he was hoping for there. This is a hit in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. Levis back to throw.
Oh, that's a pick, man.
It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here's Spears on 2nd down.
Get him.
And he'll get only a couple up to the
3rd and 8.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Good stand right
completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Levis looking to throw.
Come on, get him.
And
Good
that
D,
is
good D,
incomplete.
good job.
But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Whoa.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
Turn out how I thought.
Over first and 10. New England trying to get a place on offense.
We got a nice
Obviously
little
not
balance
the
going
intended goal
on.
last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming.
Come on, Wi-Fi, don't start acting up, man.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Damn.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that
Travis, see
First
how
play of
it
the drive
works.
goes the wrong way. Here's second and
Trying
12.
to attack one foot in here.
Now Lance completes this one to Thornton. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And third and 8 now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Not the clock. I'm not gonna run nothing. Let it hit the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Sorry, acting up. That's not I need this thing doing is acting up mid-play. That would freaking suck. Like man coverage too.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the
right
field.
now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit.
Man,
they have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him as we sit in the second quarter. First down now, but that clock rolling. Levis to throw it. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. And this ball recovered by the offense.
Almost,
but
man.
remember,
Almost.
they cannot advance it here
Got
in
a
the
fumble
final
there,
2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown
Damn
down.
recovered. That's all right.
It'll come
Knock
back
him out.
to the
Field
spot
goal.
of the fumble.
Good D. Good D. Third and long, boy. Third and long.
Surprised because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Levis. Got a man, that's Richie James. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing
3 timeouts.
You obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, let's get active. Gotta get a little active. We might go against field goal range ordained, so 35 seconds, 3 timeouts.
Two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. To throw, it's Lance. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki. Tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's try this.
Second down and 4.
Let's do this. Switch sides. I'm gonna try it like this. I think this might work pretty well. Want to do something towards the sideline.
Lance looking to throw it. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they get him down.
Okay.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Need some big shots. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is this, because that's what I'm thinking is happening, and what I'm going to do. Actually, no, I can't. I'm tripping. He's tripping. I'll try it. I don't think it's going to work that well, but it's worth the opportunity.
Now a play fake. Lance. And it's
come on.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Gotta work these sidelines for sure. Might be able to get Gesicki here or St. Brown, I'm thinking.
Here's Lance. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets...
Boy fell out of bounds. Come on, Madden.
Territory. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
That's really annoying. Like he falls out of bounds. They don't stop the clock. So that's cool. One says it's cover 2. I'm just feeling pretty confident that's
Lance now on first down. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. That he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
No, we want to take our points right now. Don't want to really leave.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
He's going to split kick it.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Able to slither by.
All right, let's take it in the halftime.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay,
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Looks like blitz coming. That's going to count as a blitz. I'll say medium pass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
What the heck? That was Diva?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
All right, well, we got Juju out there now. Next man up.
Down he goes.
Oh, damn, I only seen one. I thought I was about to be gone.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Okay. I don't know what's all going on, but Juju over there, and I know Juju can block. So.
Now a give right side. McBride.
He did not block.
Up at the 26 after a gain of
not block, dude.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Who knows? Maybe I can get tapped on there. 3rd and 4.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Oh, you know what? I might have been able to get tackled on that play. All right, we got Debo back in the game.
Okay, ready?
Let's not do nothing too crazy.
Now Lance on the bootleg. That's caught inside the 20.
There we are.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 37.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Do I have that? Or is it? No, I'd actually have to. I'd have to just legit set and select different plays, man.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Jeez.
It's McBride. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They're kind of keying on him a bit. I don't know, maybe I can get him on St. Brown here. I don't know. Depends on what this corner does. Look like he's going to have the outside cover.
Throwing now is Lance. He's got it.
There we
All
are.
the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Might be able to get Johnny Smith, but this is zone.
Back to throw. Lance.
Ooh, Gesicki.
Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mike Gesicki, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
That was a darn good drive.
Ryland on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to
4 minutes
now.
on the clock.
So that a 7-play,
And scored.
80-yard drive.
Can't complain.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be brought out as a touchback. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone's talking about every game's important. When you get to this time of year,
that might have been a
maybe that
pick for
importance gets
Gonzalez.
quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And here's a give to Spears.
Oh.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain
Damn.
of 4.
Okay.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Wild action. Seen Stephon Gilmore pick this game.
A first down.
And you start to think if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage in a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10. I'll go with this.
2nd and 10. Here's Levis.
Oh,
And he threw one out there incomplete.
All right, 3rd and 10.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, let's want to do this.
And Levis going back to the air.
Oh.
Throw out
4th and 10, baby. 4th and
incomplete.
10.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Jones on the return. And
I
9
should've kept
yards
it to the
there on the return
outside.
following a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Trey Lance leading his offense out for this next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
Try this on the...
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Maybe it'll work. I'm not to do the same thing.
Play action. Now it's Lance taking a shot for Samuel, and that's caught inside the 35.
Yes. Debo
Samuel, 76 yards, and the Patriots
there we go.
quickly to add on to their lead.
Quick strike right there, man.
Be explosive. He's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well.
I wasn't sure how well that was going to work, but I think the play action helped right there.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the field goal,
there we are.
Back out as he'll send this one away. And no effort
What,
to
3 touchdown passes for Lance? Nice comeback. He's getting back into the flow of things pretty well, but like,
if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Right back to Spears.
Come on.
And he's able to take this one
Now you got the first, okay. Sorry.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Meanwhile, Levis's throw here taken in by Ingram. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll shred a defense.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
It's just a simple, basic shit I learned in football.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
Oh,
he dropped it. And that's
that Bobby Wagner.
The way this one's gone.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Out of the gun again to Spears.
Ooh, there we are. There we are.
Wow, that ball gets knocked for a
2nd forced fumble, we ain't recovering.
Scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Levis.
Oh, there we are. Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Pats Saints are going to
There we go.
here just shy of the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Right, man. I'll let McBride go right here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Good run. Good run.
Be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Let me switch from that. Stretch here.
They'll keep it on the ground. McBride. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
First down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game.
Especially after
and with
a
a
decent
lead,
run like
stay
that.
in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Steps away. Now a short one to
Will.
Gesicki. And they get him
Gesicki.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
Alright. I'll see if I decide the audible from that point. I could try. Only if I is too risky of a play for my position right now.
They'll run on first down.
Damn.
McBride.
At least you got a yard out there.
Tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Still, I want to say this is covered for.
And Lance now to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. So
yeah, we're on 3rd and 1.
Completion, and that'll leave him
Let's
with
get
3rd and just a yard.
Get our easy yards.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Might have a chance here. Making this a little bit. Just keep the clock moving.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have it
Boy,
on the first down as the
Tiba.
tackle's made at the Titans' 37. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
I'll go with this.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go.
God damn.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Let's go with this. Let's go with
So
this.
from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Look like a safety blitz.
And Lance going to throw. They'll set up the screen to McBride. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Well, I might be able to get a Monra. I mean, not a Monra, Diva right here. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'll go Gesicki. That might be the safe route.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Oh,
He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's 2nd and...
trying to allow him to do a little something.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's McBride. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
I'm going to run it to this side, but I figure it might be a little something to throw him off.
This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, I need my screen to clear out. This Wi-Fi acting a little too slow for me.
Now Lance. That's complete to McBride.
Got the 1st.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Hands out. Let's go with this.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lance. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, Gesicki Smith, I think I might be okay. Might be okay. He might be able to break this for a touchdown for real. Feeling pretty good about it.
On 2nd down, it's McBride.
Oh, okay.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Okay, I like that blitzing. That's the case. I'm gonna go with this. Can't hike. 2nd time I can't hike the ball.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still third down.
Okay. Well, third and... Well, let's try to make something happen. Well, I don't mean nothing crazy, actually. We just need simple right now. That's all we need, something simple.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Black Ultra. Blue Striker.
So we'll go with something like this.
Working from the gun, Lance, and he's going
Jeez.
down. He's sacked back in the 24. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays trying to add to this lead.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis.
Good defense. Good defense, Gonzalez.
Incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Levis back to throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 42. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Levis to throw once more. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here now, 2nd and 4. Levis looking to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Levis out of the shotgun now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. New England's offense set to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Ready. Down. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 104 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ready, ready. Hut.
And they will take a knee here.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for New England, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Nashville.